Beautiful beings of love and light. Okay, I just had this amazing session with one of my favorite clients. Yes, I'm playing favorites, but you could be my favorite too if you just coach with me. I digress. So we're talking about addiction. This topic is very near and dear to my heart because I am in recovery. And the thing that we really got down to in brass tacks, if you will, today is this awareness or realization that not everyone who is suffering in addiction hits a rock bottom. And that's something that is necessary for 12-step recovery, but it's not necessary for recovery. So, are you suffering with an addiction, but it's not destroying your life? You can be fine. You can navigate normal life. You're not losing your job. You're not going to jail. You're not getting DUIs. You're not murdering anybody. But there's some aspect of your life that's just not in accordance or alignment with your highest potential, and you know it. So what I like to reflect from my experience, strength, and hope is that my addiction didn't destroy my life in terms of I'm gonna die, but it pulled me so far away from all of those in-between moments when I want to be what I'm doing now, which is finding the utmost joy and bliss in cooking food for myself that is wholesome and nutritious and not harmful to any beings on the planet. Designing my home to be what I want it to be. Actually living in a home. I've been homeless for 6 years. Yeah. Doing things like reading. I'm in grad school. Furthering my knowledge, my wisdom, my education. I'm working and applying what I'm learning with the children and the families that I work with. Doing really meaningful, impactful work. And most importantly, living my legacy. So if you, like me, are at an age where you're ready to stop living just for survival, even just thriving, but you're now stepping into, or you're already there, right? My client is my mother's age that I'm referring to. Stepping into a period of your life where you realize your humanity. You're very much aware of the limits that time has on this one precious life. And what do you want to leave behind? What do you want to impact in this world? For me personally, it is establishing a holistic healing center that can support people who have nothing, who have no money, can't afford it, and uses all natural holistic processes, foods, activities that is very nature-based, non-harm. So it will be a vegan, sober, non-toxic environment in the middle of nature where people can come if you're destitute, if you have nothing. And also where the parents can rehabilitate themselves, whether that's from an actual addiction or it is mental health rehabilitation, emotional wellness rehabilitation, spiritual guidance rehabilitation. So there will be a chapel, a temple, a spiritual space that will be non-denominational where people can come, do ritual, ceremony, worship in whatever way is what they define as their higher power. They can come and be nourished from a very basic and also thriving level, all live foods that do not involve murder or torture or enslavement of any living thing. And to be able to care for the animals, the garden, the one another on the property. And everyone will have their they're gifts to share. So we're really nurturing or nourishing. It's much like the Waldorf perspective of education, where if you have an interest, a passion, we're going to help support that by allowing you the space and the time to really put all of your energy into that. And so this goes for those adults who come and have been, just trying to make ends meet under the pressures of modern life, and probably working in a job that is not fulfilling for them and not sustaining, but they have to do it to provide for their family. And this is the source of where a lot of our stress comes, and where abuse starts to take a toll, because when we are not regulated, we act out, and that acting out is harming others, most often the ones closest to us. So I also want to get laws passed in this country and then into the world at large that perpetrators of violence, abuse in any form, it's already established for physical abuse and sexual abuse, so it's going to be illegal to verbally, emotionally, or spiritually abuse your children, and vice versa. And there will be a process, a way to report it, be believed, and have the mandate from that hearing or that law trial be that you have to get rehabilitation for yourself. So I'm trying to shift the dynamic of blaming and shaming the perpetrator of the abuse to, this is the person that's hurting the most and they need help and support. But how can we get them that if they're not mandated to get help? And how will we get them mandated to get help if you need to have a sexual or a physical abuse case in order to have the child removed and have them be mandated to get help? It doesn't exist right now. So I'm saying all this because this is my dream that is not possible when I was in my active addiction. And maybe your active addiction is not necessarily destroying your life and the life of those around you, but it's keeping you. It's this barrier. It's this, oh, now I have to go back after I relapse and I have to re-nourish and rethink my way out of this depression that I'm in, because now I feel guilty about it and I hate myself for it, and it's just not fair to you and your brain and your emotions and your spirit and your connection to higher power. It sets you back. So when we get set back and we have to go into withdrawal again and miss the immediacy of the remedy that we were relying on because we conditioned ourselves to rely on it, because it's just the way we've always done things and it's the way we're always going to do things. If we don't change, nothing happens. Nothing happens if nothing happens. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So I'm going to start something. Maybe it's a monthly at first group that meets around addiction and what these addictions are, because what I find is that within the 12-step rooms, you have to be so desperate. You have to hit that rock bottom in order to come in. So a lot of people are turned off by either the use of the word God or the seriousness, the gravity of it, when maybe your addiction is a little lighter and it doesn't have so much gravity to it. It's not, like I said, destroying your life entirely, but it's something that is holding you back. It's like a wall that you can't get past in order to live, sorry for the cliche, your fullest potential, because that's what we're here for. We're here to live our legacy. What is this human being, this soul incarnated into this body here on this planet to do, to live out, to serve the purpose of in this world? We need you. We need your gifts. And we can't receive those gifts if you're constantly backtracking or backsliding or backpedaling because you're in a state of dysregulation. You don't know what to do. You don't know who to reach out for to help, because everybody else around you is engaging in their addictions and they're not available. We're not emotionally, spiritually, mentally, verbally, non-verbally available to one another when we're all actively engaging in our addictions and going along this cycle of the cog in the wheel. Stop it. Stop this shit. So that's what I'm proposing. I don't know. I'll try to put it up on my website. It'll be something that's a reasonable cost for people to attend. Maybe it's a weekly thing. Maybe it's just at first I just cast it live to this channel. But stay tuned for it, and please, please, please comment below if it's something that's of interest to you. If you suffer from some compulsion, some addiction, but it's not that serious. You're not dying from it. You're not killing someone else. So you're not homicidal or suicidal, but it's like, oh, this again. I have to keep going through this. So let's get you some established structure that is proven to work. I've lived it, and help to provide you with that sustainability in your own journey of recovery so that you can begin to thrive in your own life and then begin to share your gifts, which come from your Chiron, your wounded healer. Start to give that out into the world so that the world can become a better place. All I want is world peace, simple, real basic ask. Come on, guys, let's do it. So join me, please, because you deserve this. You deserve to live a life where every day you wake up and you're like, yes, what's the plan? What am I doing? And I already have the plan, and I just go with what feels really good, and I'm nourished and nurtured, and I have community, and I have enough, and I have abundance, and I'm just overflowing with art and poetry and love, nature, family, soul connections. Doesn't it sound good? It is good. So let's create it together. I can't do it alone, but I can lead a lot of workshops alone. So I'm going to start where I am and with what I can do, and I'm going to pass it on to you so that we can all join in this community and support saving the world. What else? What have I wanted since I was a child? Save the world. Michael Jackson. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Heal the world, heal the world, make it a better place. I have no idea what that tune is, but anywho, I love you. See you soon. Please comment. Say some stuff. What are you feeling? What are you thinking? What's coming up? What do you want? You want more of this? Is this good? Are you in addiction and you recognize it, you're aware of it, but you do not hit a bottom? So you just keep doing it. And it's okay. You don't have ruin. You're not ruining your life, but it's like, I don't really want to do that anymore. Like we're talking about foods, cupcakes. I can't go to a baby shower and just eat the cupcakes. I don't eat cupcakes. I don't eat sugar. I don't eat white flour. I don't eat eggs. I don't eat butter. I don't eat a lot of shit because it's toxic. I don't eat it. I can't. Because if I have one sweet, I will end up crying in a bucket in my room later. Because it triggers all of this bullshit that's just lying dormant, right? It's like our addictions are just doing push-ups in the background, shadow boxing, waiting for us to just put our guard down and just go, okay, I'll have a cookie. No. So don't give in. Message me, comment here, and let me know if you're into it. Are you down to clown around with on the ground? I don't know. Love you. Thanks for watching.